Many of us believers, the prayer we need to be praying now is not just the prayer of coveting the graces upon the life of men, but we must also understand to covet their burdens. Every grace you see today is sponsored by a deep burden, by a very heavy burden. This burden was imparted upon their spirit by God. So most times while you covet the grace, as you covet the graces upon the life of a man, upon the life of a minister of God, also covet his burdens, because the burden is what fuel the grace. Is what fuel the grace to work. It is the degree of burden that you have that will push you to the place of prayer. It is the level of burden that you have that will push you to the place of fasting. It is your degree of burden that will push you to the place of hunger, of deep hunger. Because you are burdened with the desires of God. You are burdened with the things that are the intent of God for a particular time for his people. I want to indulge every believer today. Don't just covet the grace, covet the burden. Covet the burden. Ask God to place upon you a great burden. Ask God to place upon you a great burden. Before God sent Ezekiel to the house of Israel, because Israel were a rebellious people, but before God sent Ezekiel to the house of Israel, one thing that God did was that God placed a burden. He placed a burden, and what he told Ezekiel to look, and he gave Ezekiel a scroll. And what happened was that Ezekiel ate that scroll. What he saw in that scroll was lamentations. It was written within and without. It was lamentation, and God gave him that scroll. Eat it. And he ate it. His soul was heavy. The Bible said that his soul was heavy, and he was filled with a degree of anger. It was filled with a degree of pain, with a degree of burden. Believe me, you cannot effectively carry out the work of God without sufficient burden to take you through the journey, to take you through the path, to take you through this life, to take you through the manifestation of your purpose and the will of God for your destiny.